Recently on the internet, or especially Twitter, there's been a pretty huge debate about the ethics of AI art. And as an artist and a graphic designer, which are probably the worst jobs I could have right now, with the risk of them being taken over by AI at some point, I figured I'd talk about this because I've seen some stuff on Twitter that I just 100% disagree with. Now I say debate, but really it's just one side of people who are just completely against AI at all. This whole controversy has been around for a minute, but recently it's gotten super popular after the recent trend of Studio Ghibli art that was being made with AI, where random people would just take their images and upload them to ChatGPT and turn it into the Studio Ghibli kind of style. Now me personally, I thought that this was pretty harmless. I mean, I didn't see how this could be such a controversial thing at first, but apparently people are not a big fan of this at all. Lots of random people are just sharing these images of them turning themselves or just other things into the Studio Ghibli art style, and people are going pretty nuts over this, which I really just did not understand at all. So most of these arguments consist of people saying things like, this isn't real art, this is AI. And it's like, yeah, this is obviously not real art. I don't even think there's really anyone arguing that either. So it's like, yeah, you're right, this is not real art, but most of the people that are making these aren't even saying that in the first place. I mean, they're literally just reposting these because they look cool. No one is claiming, yeah, I woke up today and I drew this shit from scratch. Here's my awesome masterpiece. There was also this clip going around of the creator of Studio Ghibli who was apparently watching some representation of AI and was like, this is a disgrace. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was a clip that was all the way back in like 2016. And what he was talking about was some 3D AI generated animations or something. So people were just running with this clip, taking it completely out of context. Now, one of the most common things that I keep seeing people say is when people say, why don't you just commission a real artist? If I wanted actual artwork done, then yes, I would hire an artist, pay them hundreds of dollars, whatever it is, if I wanted actual art. But I'm sorry, man, not everyone is going to pay $200, $300 and then wait days for an artist to paint them in the style of Studio Ghibli, when you could ChatGPT and just see what you look like in like 60 seconds or less. Like, no one's claiming that this is real art or anything. As an artist myself, I can draw myself in Studio Ghibli style. It's just cool to see what a robot thinks I would look like. I mean, even the thumbnail of this video is a drawing that I made and not even ChatGPT, but all it is I just want to see what I look like in the style. It's really not that deep. Anytime I see someone post something that's AI or just like, oh yeah, this kind of looks cool, not even claiming that it's art or anything, every single time I always see people pointing out, oh, this isn't supposed to look like this, oh, this person has 6 fingers, oh, this person morphs into something. Like, obviously it's not going to be perfect. This is AI generated. A robot made this, not an actual human. It's just cool to see how far technology has came and what it's capable of doing. No one's saying that this is as good as human made artwork or filmography or anything like that. AI in comparison to real human art, 9 times out of 10, yes, it is actually dog shit if you're considering it as art. But to anyone who just wants to see something cool or see what they can make in a couple seconds, like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool that you can make this pretty good looking thing in like 60 seconds from a text prompt. I mean, that's just cool. Now, I will say there are some people out there who actually do debate that, yes, this is real art, AI art is art. Honestly, it's a very small amount of people, and that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, AI art is not real art. It's simply just generated and not created by an actual person. Like, come on. But that really is a small amount of people who actually think that. 99% of people who are making these images or whatever, they don't really care. Still though, I've been seeing like the dumbest stuff on Twitter, even now after like all this time since that trend has passed. There was this one popular meme that was like a baby getting obliterated into dust or something like that, and apparently it was AI generated, and you had the corniest people in the quote replies who were like, we need a real artist to make this. This was my favorite meme until I found out it was AI. I will say though, it does really just seem like this is some sort of chronically online Twitter user thing. Like in school, I mean, dude, everyone uses AI. The teachers use it, the students use it. I don't know a single person who does not use AI in their day-to-day life. If any of you don't, then good for you, but I'm just saying, like, 99% of people do not care. On Twitter, if you even mention the slightest use of AI in any way, you might as well say goodbye to the rest of your internet career. There are some points which are more understandable though. One big problem with AI generated art is that all this AI generated artwork does actually come from real people, kind of. These AI tools are just spitting out stuff that has already been fed to it. So if I ask it to create something in the style of some artist, it's going to take that artist's work and learn from it and just spit out something that's pretty similar. So in some sense, it kind of is stealing artwork halfway at least. Another concern I see people talk about is environmental damage. Apparently using AI to generate these images takes up a pretty large amount of energy, which is a fair point, but I mean, at the same time, the whole concept of AI is still a pretty new thing and is just rapidly slowly evolving. If you want to save the environment, I mean, you could stop generating these images, but I don't think it's really like recycling, for example. I don't think any sort of protest is going to form anytime soon. But yeah, so in that sense, we might be doomed. I think that probably is the most fair point I could see people make, which I do kind of agree with. But my question is why is no one talking about AI generated memes? I mean, you see everyone flame these images that are AI generated, but no one's talking about how these AI generated memes are like taking over the internet right now. And I'm not going to lie, some of these are kind of funny. So it's like, if you're going to get mad at one thing, you can't just not get mad at this thing because it's funny. It really does seem like people are just mindlessly hating on this. I mean, I've seen people as clear as day use this whole AI hate train to promote their own art, which is pretty smart, I'm not gonna lie. You got this one guy who was just riding this wave for no reason. The whole time he's basically just getting free promo, milking this whole thing, making like 12 tweets in a row about the same subject just to get more popularity. We even got Lil Tay joining the trend, coincidentally promoting her own website instead, saying, "Be like me, commission real artists for merch concepts. Artists deserve to have their work showcased, not overshadowed by robots." Yeah, y'all, just make sure to buy Lil Tay merch if y'all want to support real artists. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it just seems like a lot of this hate is mindlessly forced and not backed by any actual real opinions or arguments for the most part. Once again, as an artist and graphic designer myself who kind of makes a living doing this kind of stuff, it definitely is a tricky situation. But yeah, at the end of the day, this technology is just probably going to grow forever. In my opinion, it's probably best as an artist that we learn to adapt with these changes and not use it to fully replace art or anything, but use it as a tool to help benefit us as artists. Other than like environmental stuff and all that, I really do think AI can actually be a good thing as an artist if we use it as a tool, not even just for image generation purposes, but even just to get ideas and stuff. But yeah, I'm totally open to hear what y'all think in the comments, because I know people are definitely going to disagree with this. Like I said, some concerns do seem legit. It just seems like a lot of people are just mindlessly hating for no reason. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna start posting a lot more on this channel, so if y'all want some more useless content, feel free to drop a sub. Go subscribe to the main channel if you're new here, and yeah, y'all, peace.